Alright, what's going on YouTube? This is the Rivera family. What I plan on here doing is I'm starting a Chevy truck build. Just so we can bring like some, you know how it's pretty much like a woman channel. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm trying to broaden up it, bring something new to it. So back in March, I bought a 1994 Chevy Silverado, 2500 extended cab. It had 159,000 miles on it, I believe. Good truck. But I have done some things to it that I plan on, you know, making this truck into something pretty cool. The family that I drove all the way to Topping, Virginia to get this truck, and this truck was, when I got there, fired right up, no issue, good to go. Me and my cousin went up there, me and Boz, man, we went up there and got it. It was riding pretty good. Now, this is not the way the truck is now. It's not the factory look of the truck. It's definitely not the factory look. It's been a lot of stuff done to it, so I'm pretty much going to show you everything that I've done to it so far. So let's go ahead and kick it in. Alright, so I'm blocking my plate there. So this is the front end of the truck. I changed out the headlights. I went more with a smoke headlight with HID lights in it. This is the factory grille, factory hood on it. I had to get new tires for it. This damage is from my neighbor who backed into it. That's another story. When I got the truck, I basically replaced the whole suspension on it, front end, whole suspension. I put an anti-rear sway bar, which I'm gonna tell you, if any of y'all have this truck, an anti-rear sway bar is the best thing that I ever did to this truck. The handling on it improved so much. So I can show you that right there. The anti-rear sway bar right there. I put that on there, and that definitely helped with the swaying of the rear end of the truck. Burnouts and everything like that. Put dual exhaust on the backside. This truck was actually a horse trailer puller. It was a workhorse. The guy actually who had it before, he was working her. So I put the rear sliding power glass in the back of it. I really wanted to have that in the back because somebody told me, they was like, oh, why don't you get this the regular sliding glass? First of all, let me show you why I didn't get it. I didn't get it because you see how far that's back? Excuse the car seats, y'all. But you see how far that's back from this driver's seat? Yeah, I'm not finna reach back there and open that. So it's wired up right there. Grab the key real quick. It's wired up right there. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. It's wired up here in the front. So it's wired up there in the back, so when you hit the button on it, see how she slides open? Now that is a Calvin Lawrence power sliding window in the back of this truck. That was one of the good additions, especially for summertime. As you can see, I have my kids in here too. You see my car seats. So I did put a 13-inch DVD player in the top of the truck for the kids to watch TV when we're riding, especially if we got a long trip or something like that. I went and got the dash kit for it as well. The dash kit came with the little cup holder. If anybody knows about these trucks, they have that god-awful radio that sits right here. I mean, it barely worked, so I had to switch it out. And I went with the single DIN radio. I thought about going with a double DIN radio, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Another thing that I did, okay, now, of course, not a lot of people think about doing this. Oh, I didn't show you the interior. Hold on, let me show you the interior on it. This is the interior. Excuse my book bags, y'all. I go to school too. But this is interior. This is how it came when I got it from the guy. I mean, the interior is in outstanding shape. No rips. As you can see, the headliner was perfect. Like I said, the guy who had it took very good care of it. Took very good care of it. Let me make sure that ain't open still, so I ain't raining in my truck. All right, so I'm gonna show you on the driver's side something of the truck. And not a lot of people think to do this. See, my plan was to modernize this truck. Okay, that was my plan, was to modernize this truck. Pop the hood while I'm here too. But let me show you this real quick. I went and put, okay, I don't know if y'all can see my gauges here. I went and put let's see if I can stop that for you. Well, let me just turn it off. I went and put Dakota Digital gauges in this truck. This truck, I put remote start on it. Dakota Digital gauges. These gauges right here are outstanding, especially for this truck. If anybody knows about these factory the factory gauges on the truck, they're not very appealing. But these gauges here, the functionality of these gauges are outstanding. I mean, this it tells you pretty much. Y'all can hear my baby fire up. She sound good. But everything. Oil pressure, it's like having a new truck. Okay? I couldn't deal with the let me shut the truck off. I couldn't deal with the old style, because usually those gauges, they let you know what's going on with them after something is already going wrong, and you don't really want that. Trust me, you don't really want that. With this Dakota Digital dash though, you had to get it's a GSS 2000. This truck does have a 4L60E in it. Let me show you this. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. That right there, I don't know if you can see that. That piece right there controls unless you know what gear that it is on the Dakota Digital dash. So those were actually, that piece right there was about 90 bucks for that piece. And that's a good thing to have as far as to let you know what gear your truck is in. Because if not, I mean, if you're a Chevy driver, I mean, you know what gear and stuff that your truck is in by the shift column, but it's good to have that digital appearance or whatever. All right, so under the hood. Now, with a video coming up, I have some big plans for under the hood of this truck. This truck right now, it has a 5.7 Vortec motor in it. Now when I first got it, I had to replace the water pump radiator because it was all gunked up. Water pump, I did all this work. I do all the work myself. I work on my truck myself. Water pump radiator, serpentine belt. When we was driving it back, the battery went bad on it. So I had to replace the battery. All the ignition parts on it was brand new. Starter, alternator, exhaust manifolds, because this thing was ticking like a mug. I mean, it was ticking. Let me show you the engine bay. Excuse me, engine bay, y'all. She messy, but this is, the AC does not work right now. It does work when you charge it up. You charge the AC up and it works, but the clutch here, it's not taking in, it's not holding. I got a leak somewhere. And then also this right here, I gotta hot wire it. I gotta replace these pieces in, but see that there? I got a hot wire there, but you're not really supposed to do that, but a guy at the job showed me that trick and it works out pretty good. But I mean, this motor here, like little small stuff like radiator hose. I don't know if I said the water pump, because the water pump was leaking like crazy. It was just stuff like that, man, that I had to hurry up and get done to get this thing on the road. Oh, the wiper motor went out. It was crazy, man. But let me walk around the back and show y'all the plans for this truck. Now, I will say this. Hold on, y'all. It's actually starting to rain on me. It's starting to rain. Hold on. It's starting to rain on me. So here's a picture of this. Now the plan. Oh, also the mirrors on it. I swapped out the mirrors on it because I didn't like those big bulky chrome mirrors that was on it. I'm in the process now. I already have my engine. I have a rebuilt 4L60E with the shift kit with a Corvette servo in it coming in this truck. I'm actually doing an LS swap 60 LQ9 motor in it. I've started buying everything that I need for it. I've been working on cars. I'm doing what I need to do. Make sure that you have your money together when you're doing this, all right? And I'm gonna take y'all through the process of me doing this LS swap. But I'm gonna tell you, this truck here, this truck gets you through point A, point B, man. I'm trying to tell you. And I know I'm probably leaving out a lot of stuff that I've done to this truck, but with it raining, I can't really, you know, say everything because it's raining. So, like I said, with the front end on it, like I said, I just went on ahead and replaced all front. But see, the control, I replaced the upper and lower control arms. The truck needed ball joints. The ball joints were completely gone on the truck when I first got it. And I bought these control arms from this place called AM Auto Parts, and something told me to go Moog or Moog, whichever one it is, with the suspension, but I didn't. I went with excuse me, I went with the Moog, with not the Moog, but the AM Auto Parts. They had to send me new control arms because the thread of the bolt had messed all up. It was awful. I'm talking about the control, the cotter pin broke. It was poor quality being made. But so far right now, I mean, I have had no issues. But from pitman arms to Isla arms, sway bar bushing, sway bar links, everything on the front of the truck is brand new. The shocks on the back are brand new. The brakes on the front are brand new. Rotors are brand new. Everything is brand new. Actually, did it stop raining? No, it didn't. So, now I need to know in the comments, should I go up or should I go down with this truck? Meaning, should I lower it? Should I lower it or should I raise it up? I need to know. I need some people to tell me what I should do, because this right here is my baby, y'all. And I've always wanted one. Oh, let me show you my other baby. Hold on. This one here. Yeah. She's pretty much done. She's got a built 350 in her. I'll pop the hood real quick, show y'all. She's got a built 350. She's got built 350. I'm talking about built 350. Mild cam. She'll run you to death. Definitely will. But I'm trying to help me get this video so y'all won't, so it won't be too long. Whoa. There we go. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I'll show y'all this too. There's the built 350 in this car. So, yeah, man, like I said before, when I first started this car here, I got one last thing to show y'all, then I'll be off here. But when I first started this car here, I did everything backwards. Like, for instance, I started, I just put paint on it and stuff first, and I shouldn't have put paint on it first. I should have waited, did the heart. Everybody start with the heart. Start with the engine, transmission, build all that up, because if your car don't run good, you ain't gonna run good. You know what I'm saying? You can be looking good all you want on the side of the road, but I'm gonna show y'all this last part. All right, so this is my shade, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all this. It's probably dark, but all right. So I got my new tailgate right here. Needed it drastically because my tailgate is dented. I don't know if y'all saw it on the video or not. I got a brand new fender. That's that fender I was showing you guys. And look at that, 2-inch cowl hood. That was actually a junkyard find. I'm telling y'all, it's in amazing shape. There's the beast board right there. Told y'all I was doing LS swap, didn't I? Those are those old control arms. Anybody need some control arms? There you go. Yeah, y'all see that? There's the beast board right there. Yeah, so y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I know it's, hold on. I'm gonna get off of here. Make sure y'all go check out my wife's videos. Bring your wives into it. You know, our YouTube channel is basically, it's basically a broad, you know, so everybody can watch us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can watch us. Your wife, your kids can watch us. Even the guys can come and watch. So I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button. All right, I'm out.